Hi, a warm welcome to everyone. Today, I would like to introduce you to how we leverage with TwinForce the human experience with Couchbase Mobile. I'm Daniele Angeli, founder of MOLO17. Before starting, I would like to introduce you about who we are. We are a data mobilization experts, jailbreaking data since 2012. With our solution and open standards, we're able to connect legacy systems with modern edge and web-oriented platforms with real-time and offline capabilities. We are the ones who last year kicked off Zulu Emergency during the Couchbase Connect 2020 event. Zulu Emergency is the advanced platform for emergency medical services, so the EMS world. Also, these Couchbase Connect pitch made by me last year was shared in LinkedIn and in Twitter and all the other social medias by Matt Kane, the president and CEO of Couchbase. So let's talk about TwinForce, our app for every ERP system, delivered via software as a service. Our customers love to say that this app is simple as playing with the PlayStation, and we love that kind of feedback. The problem that we would like to address is that with the Industry 4.0 movement, everyone started caring about the machines. Everyone was able or starting to connect machine data, so industrial machineries, industrial assets, tuning and milling machines, whatever, with the, let's say, central brain of the company, the ERP system, that in fact, slowly during these years has become more and more something like as a central hub in which if we before in the past 10 years was just seeing to the ERP something like a software in which we can let's say insert invoices or orders, now has become a really important and crucial part of all the overall system. Meaning that inside ERP, there's not only an invoice, but also the machinery data, all the orders, the production scheduling, and so on. So a real important hub for the, let's say, manufacturing sector. By the way, poor or no data is coming from the people. Do we forget about them? I don't know. And also, there's no data made for the people. This means that the complexity is growing at scale. The ERP graphical user interface are just meant to be from the 80s, and no one would like to use that. Pen and paper, of course, is not the way. Neither yelling is, because when I came to manufacturing companies all over the world, I heard people yelling to each other because they basically don't know how to do. They do not know what is going on inside the machinery, even in the production line. People is yelling to each other because simply there's no way to communicate in a digital way. They do not know what to do the next week or the week after. So there should be something that fixes that problem. We came with a solution for our customers. We developed that app that connects people with processes, decentralizing the task. So the people get involved and empowered for becoming the future knowledge worker. We have packed this app with UX, so the user experience, mixed with a perfect match with the technology, designed around the people needs. Our point of uniqueness. We provide a real-time two-way sync within the ERP, wherever and whatever the ERP is. Could be Oracle JD Edwards, could be SAP or Microsoft Navision. We don't care about the vendor of the ERP. We just care about the data. In that way, with Couchbase, we leverage the edge computing world. We provide artificial intelligence for quality checks. So people could just take a picture or go over with the camera with their iPads on top of what they've just assembled and check if they've done it properly or not. And the app is telling them what is going wrong or what is correct. Then we connected edge devices, and we will see in the next slides. So everything is in one place, on the go, and in the people's pocket. Some of key points. The app could work offline, and then when the internet connection goes back online, we sync the changes. So it even ensures that the bandwidth is preserved. We have secure data encryption, not only over the communication that basically everyone currently in 2021 does, but also locally in the tablet. So the data gets security encrypted inside the smartphone and tablets of the users. Then we support role-based asset control. So the user has the ability to have on board in the device locally all the information that he has access to, and only that. The app is also available for Android and iOS, just like the Couchbase iOS SDK and Android SDK in the mobile side. A deep dive in our solution. So you have the ability to see, in fact, the app with your eyes here in my screen. The app has some key features. One of the most important one is the manufacturing progress and document management. So you can keep track of the production status with the summary of time spent in each order and even in the phases of each order. Then you can have the ability to grab some reports if you have the permission to, like for a production manager. Then you have your technical documentation right available into the tablet that is also cached locally if the internet connection is not available in that time. The order progress and production times are tracked with a simply user interface. So the users just need to tap on the play button and they activate in that phase, in that order, and the app starts tracking their time spent per each order. We also cover the logistics and warehousing, which means that you can have the ability to use the tablet for your picking list in the warehouse. You can also perform inventory inspections and adjustments on your stock and the items availability. You can have the ability to look at the item details and also reach out incoming goods and digital transport documents. As I mentioned before, the app is fully integrated with all that is available in the edge. So we bring to the market an edge-to-edge integration with measuring devices like this micrometer. Then we have a really strong partnership with the ProGlove vendor, which is one of the most powerful barcode scanners in the market. Then we have turning and milling machines connected to TwinForce, and also the modern warehouse system entirely digitized. This is possible thanks to the powerful architecture that we built within Couchbase. In my left side, I've got an ERP, which behind it, there's the RDBMS. In that scenario, we commonly found out that Microsoft SQL Server or Oracle is the, let's say, usual used by manufacturing companies. In the middle of my screen, we've got three main components. Everything, of course, is deployed inside the AWS public cloud. We've got the Couchbase server connected with the Sync gateway that will enable the synchronization process with the mobile users. Below, we have the GlueSync connector. That actually is the crucial point and the middleware that connects the RDBMS with Couchbase server, letting them talk between each other and synchronizing the data bidirectionally in two ways, from the RDBMS and Couchbase and vice versa. This connector is also being showcased by me during this Couchbase Connect event in a parallel session. So if you would like to dig a bit into it, you can also have a look at that session. On the right side, we've got the device fleet. This means all the tablets, smartphone, and whatever the user needs to access to the app that we provide. The app is managed via an MDM software. For that purpose, we commonly use Mobile Iron, which is a really good partner for that. And all the IM, which means Identity Authorization Management, is made via Auth0. Inside this environment, the customer could also, let's say, start building on top new applications because they can benefit of the scalability of Couchbase Server. This means they can start performing some BI tools integration on top of Couchbase Server with the analytics service. And also we enable the customer to build new web application to let the data being accessed also outside the company boundaries and outside, of course, the ERP jail. Now it's time to see TwinForce in action. Everything packed together, you will see something really amazing. Let me show you this YouTube video. Here we've got the same architecture that I've just previously shown to you. In the left side, we've got the ERP interface, which is used by some users in the company's office to insert and placing orders. As you can see, while the user is placing the orders for being to be realized by the workforce in the manufacturing warehouse, we have the ability to see that the data gets synchronized immediately. So as soon as he places and tap the save button in the ERP, the data immediately gets replicated inside the mobile app on my right side. So new work orders get immediately synchronized, as you can see. This is something really amazing that was just not possible before without these kind of integrations. And this could be achieved in whatever ERP you have. So just to resume, which are the architectural advantages that we provide to the market with the Couchbase Mobile and Couchbase Server, and also integrating that with GlueSync versus the common ERP integration? One of the first one, the customer saying us, is that we skyrocket the user adoption without changing even a bit in the ERP infrastructure. So no more RAM, no more CPU, no more storage. Nothing has been required to be changed in the ERP infrastructure because the data gets moved inside Couchbase and then processed via the mobile side. No more borders for data mobilization without compromising, of course, security, because the customers care a lot about the security. So removing borders means sometimes compromising security, but we won't do that because we care a lot about that kind of security feature. We have the quickest integration in the market. From 1 to 2 weeks, we are able to deploy TwinForce within all the workforce in a company that has, let's say, an average of 100 users. We are ready for Industry 5.0, which brings the user centricity inside the processes of a manufacturing company, meaning that they can be empowered with AI, like what we've done with some hyper-automation tasks, because if the Industry 4.0 was just caring about machine, right now we're moving in a new wave of the Industry 5.0 that is caring a lot about what the people are doing in the manufacturing processes. And of course, we have happy users. This was Daniele Anzeri from MOLO17. I would like to thank you all for being attended to this speech. And if you would like to reach me out, just write to sales@molo17.com or chat with me here below. Thank you so much.